dogs. So I'm trying to sit where you can see me from the lighting. That's better. The sun's coming right in the side of the van. We're in the van. There's the puppies. There's Zenji. Zenji, say hi. Hi. I had to get up early because the place I'm trying to move into is wanting, even though my dogs have their current license, which means they were vaccinated last year. Well, one 3 years ago or 2 years ago and one last year. Anyway, I can't find the original, and apparently the other shelter in Santa Cruz gave me the original and didn't make a copy, and so they could not find record of the actual vaccinations. So the only thing I could come up with is they have free vet clinics here in Eugene, so I found that. Just so happened there was one today. So I have to go and get them revaccinated so I can have proof that they are vaccinated. I already gave them the license and they know they're spayed and neutered. Anyway, that's that's what I have to do. So, wish us luck. I have all that paperwork from adopting them, but it doesn't show current vaccinations from last year and the year before. So we are here. We're here at this, I guess it's a mission, and they help people, homeless and homeless veterans. It's from Eugene Mission, and they are very nice organization. Apparently they put on this free pet clinic every couple months, just like in Santa Cruz, or a couple times a year in different locations. Anyway, that's what we had to do today. I was up at 5:30 this morning, couldn't go back to sleep. So I got up and got ready and had to get myself over here, and been waiting. And I finally got my sign-in sheets, and we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Cersei, are you waiting? She just wants to sleep. Benji, say hi. Cersei, say hi. We're coming to make sure you have all your records straight. And I'm relieved to see people are pretty friendly here. I already got chatty with one gal who almost lost, she couldn't catch her dog. I tried to lure him over to my van, but he didn't want anything to do with me either. Anyway, same thing Zenji does. Always trying to escape and run around. Not let you catch him. It's a game. Anyway, so people here seem pretty friendly. We had to work out who was in line first. It was kind of hard to tell with the way they had us parking. And I'm new and lost and I was having trouble figuring out if I had the right place. So I was in line, but then I got out of line because I wasn't sure. So this gal let me back in line, so that was nice of her. So we're just waiting for our turn. Hi everyone. It's the morning and I'm just getting up and around, taking my time. It's been a challenging month. Plus, I was going to do this video on my computer, but it's not behaving today. It does it sometimes. It's an old computer, and I've been grateful that I found ways to update it as much as I can and take care of it the best I can, but it is 12 years old, so it's an Apple. It's chugging along, but sometimes it just doesn't want to do what I want it to do, and it has weird glitches, and most of them are temporary and I can fix them, but I decided just to jump on my iPhone. I wanted to get a hello out and talk to you in this next video. This should be we should be in the part 5. And I already have some clips, so this clip may be somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it. If you've been watching the other videos about my move from California to Oregon, you'll know that the last video I was heading on up. Well, I've been here for a week and a half. I lost track of time. I have to look at my calendar. We'll check this out together. I'm just doing the easy, not trying to be fancy with my videos anymore. It just seems like people work so hard and strive to have the best videos, and then I'm learning that other YouTubers are saying just be yourself, which I like that better. So I have been here since Wednesday of last week. It's sure, for various reasons, it feels like it's been a lot longer because there's been some issues and challenges and dramas. But gratefully, I have gotten through them, and I'm here today talking to you and hopefully just moving on. I've had some things like the traveling up here was a bit challenging. Not too much, I'm kind of used to it, except for if you saw in the last video how I had to sleep in a cramped up area in the back of the van because my bed I had to sort of consolidate things around the bed and make just enough space, and I sort of miscalculated that. So I ended up sleeping sort of cramped up, which wasn't great, so I didn't sleep great on the road. And then I got here at what started out as a wonderful invitation from my friend. I have a dear friend who is very generous in some ways, and he offered to let me stay here. It's been a long offer over the years. This past year I've been trying to sell my house, and he's kept offering, and I was reluctant. We've had challenges with me visiting before, so he has his lifestyle and I have my ways of living, and he has his dog and I have my dog, so that's been some rough, bumpy spots. So part of me wanted to just stay in my van at my daughter's, which was an option, but I'm trying not to do that for too long because she's also renting. My friend owns his house. It's very nice. This is where I am now. It's my junk right there. Very nice house. I want to respect his privacy, so I won't show you the whole thing, but nice, big, comfortable house. He's very proud of. He's put a lot of time, money, and energy into. And I have had to sort of navigate how to be present in his house because I live differently and I'm not used to high-end household items and high-end he's got some high quality, high-end stuff in the house, and I'm just not used to how to navigate around that. And I was unaware of some things, so he got a little bothered by some things that I did, and so I had to sort of learn as I went along what I am supposed to or not supposed to do here.
So that's been a challenge and stressful. My mom broke her hip last weekend. That was the most stressful thing. She's in her 80s, late 80s, so she has some osteoporosis, and so she apparently just standing or walking or something. She's had some hip pain for a while, so it might be that it sort of has developed over time, but it finally broke, I guess, and she had to have hip surgery 3 days ago. She's already home and quickly recovering. She's amazing like that. She's such a resilient woman. I admire her, and she inspires me all the time. But the process of finding out and being scared and worried and feeling guilty because I just left. And I left, and my mom gets hurt, and I'm not there, and all those things came up for me, that I'm a bad daughter, whatever. And, in my last video, I talked about how torn I've been about leaving my mom and leaving my friends in Santa Cruz and all of that. And, being on one side, sorrow and heartbreak of that, versus the excitement of moving forward and getting a new house. And that getting a new house has been a challenge also through this process. Very challenging. There were times I wanted to give up, and we almost did, but circumstances changed, and we were able to save the purchase of this other mobile home up here. So I've been through a lot of stress. I have mentioned before, I have chronic pain, fibromyalgia, autoimmune disease. So sometimes when the stress gets really intense, I get physically ill. I get more pain. I get what I've looked up, and my doctors and I sort of theorize what's called a psychogenic fever, where I feel like I have a fever. But I'm not sick in any other way. I don't have a real fever. The thermometer says that I'm normal, but I feel like I'm also in menopause. Some people might think that's too much information. But anyway, that's all that I have going on. So my body's always challenged anyway. So when new challenges and stresses come up, it can be really harsh and hard on me. So I'm trying to remember to be gentle on myself and pace myself and take my time and not try to outdo what I can do, just accepting. So I am here. I am up here in Oregon. Like I said, I've been here a little over a week. I was hoping to close on my house today, but it didn't happen. And we're still waiting on some of the paperwork from the seller, and I'll be submitting my final payment as soon as I get that confirmation that the seller has finished signing. And Monday is they're saying, the actual closing day, but today I'm going to sign up with the park. We're trying to work on a conundrum over the wheelchair ramp that I asked to keep with the house sale, to see if we can alter it or move it, because it is blocking more of the driveway than I thought it was. The real estate photos are deceiving, and it didn't look in the photo as though it was so far into the driveway. But when I went there physically in person, I noticed I don't think I am going to get past it unless I park way off to the right in the grass, which I didn't want to do. And I wasn't sure. I was thinking the park would not want me to do that. And I think normally they don't, but I've been negotiating with them about it. So we're going to try to figure that out today. They've been very good. It's been very challenging with them, but they're new owners, managers, and they're kind of trying to figure it out too. So trying to be compassionate about that and just work with them as much as I can. Try to be as amicable as we can about it. I'm sure they're good people trying to figure it out. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go a little early because I had ordered my internet stuff, and it said 3 to 5 days. And I just ordered it 2 days ago, and they delivered it last night already. So, yeah, so that's already there. So I'm going to go early, pick up that package so that it's not sitting out there. Take some photos of where I want to alter the ramp so I can share those with the park owner while I'm signing up. And then hopefully that will all be out of the way, and hopefully by then the seller will have finalized their end of the paperwork so that I can submit my final payment on the home and start moving in Monday. Well, the actual closing. So then my realtor, who's been out of town, will be returning, and we will close out on Monday because it takes a little time for the payment to clear. And so we've got to wait for the whole escrow situation. And then hopefully by Monday, we'll be moving in, and I will take you along in that process. I'll try to take you along in some of today's process as much as I can. But, I don't know the people at the park and all that yet. And so I'm not ready to share my YouTube life with them just yet. And, so you might get a glimpse of what's to come. Trying to keep my videos short, especially since they're in a series of parts. One of the things I want to do since I'm here now is you may notice my opening clip change because a new home and a new place probably needs a new opening. So I may see if I can get a good photo of my new home and incorporate that into my new opener / thumbnail or whatever, and start that change. So moving forward. So stay tuned.